Hello, welcome. We're going to talk about Zotero today, or any other reference manager. And this was a request by university students during our recent InSearch 2015 workshop. First, we want to go and download Zotero. It's a free program. So we go to the website, go to download, and we have two options there, one for the Firefox browser, one which is standalone. We download the standalone. And below we see that we'll have other plugins or extensions for Firefox, Chrome, and Safari. So we install it like any other regular program, and we go ahead, install, and after installing we will notice that we get a page telling us that Zotero has been successfully installed. But wait on a minute. When you open it, you see the window. However, there are other plugins that Zotero will have to do for things like Microsoft Word or Microsoft Word or OpenOffice or LibreOffice to allow communication between those softwares and Zotero. So in that case, I get a pop-up coming asking me to configure an extension or an installation for OpenOffice, which is on my computer, and this can just be the same case for any other thing like Microsoft Word. So you will have to watch out what kind of program you use for writing. And in my case, Java is needed, so I go ahead and install Java and download and install just like any other program. But I'm careful not to take things like Ask, which will be bringing up pop-up things in my computer. Untick that. Go ahead and install regularly like any other program. And when I install, I have this pop-up talking about the link with OpenOffice. I OK that and close, and soon we go on to finish our whole installation program. And we go back to Zotero window to see if everything is okay. We minimize and see that we have installed Zotero and open. We have however the plugin and here Firefox cycled, which I will install, and after installing and getting a message from my computer, it will tell me that there's a library existing. So, and after clicking OK, I will have a confirmation from Zotero. Now you open the library. This one has already been populated, so you see that there are 3 columns. First, a place to organize the literature, in the middle literature, and on the right metadata. So right now I'm going to create a folder for University of Buea, and we have an open area there, and we will now begin to populate it with literature. And we want to go now to PubMed, which is one of the areas where you can search for literature, and we search for names of some authors we know. And when we search, we have this icon there on Firefox, which shows us that we can save to Zotero. So if we click on the icon on the right lower side, we see that Zotero is receiving some savings of the citation. So we go ahead and save a little bit more literature, and you see that it's easy going and it is relatively better. So you can also search for books, and in this case we are looking for Leninja, and you see that the icon is gonna be a little bit different there. You save it to Zotero, we search for thesis, and you see that the icon there is also a little bit different, and we can save to Zotero. Now we go on to see how to use it, and right now I've opened a page in Microsoft Word. You see on the left hand side the kind of icons that occur. If you toggle in between them, you're going to see what function each of them have. They have like insert reference, insert bibliography, edit bibliography, and other functions. So I'll leave you the free way to toggle and see what it is. So right now we're going to see how to insert a reference. You go, press insert reference, and this window will come up. Then you either type the name or a few phrases in the title of the literature you want to insert the reference. And when you do that, you go OK, and you see that this has been inserted in your thesis or your work you're writing. And by doing this again, you can notice that you either search just with the names of the authors, or you go by searching free text. So for instance, you may search for the name Wanji as an author and go in to insert it, or you can search just for the title of something he's written. So these two possibilities again, if you do that with time, you become very familiar with it. And the one thing you want to know is that it's not just the name of the first author. If you search for the name of last author or any other author in your library, it will come up like a reference, and you then can choose which one you want to put in. So right now we'll proceed to populate our small project with lots of literature, and I'm just going to at free will choose some other literature which I put together in my library and put them in. And after we do that, we are going to see how to organize all of this and create a reference for our work we've been writing. So again, the aim is that you do not go typing out references by hand like I just saw Precious doing. So we add as much literature as we want, and you see everything is just going automatically. And we go to insert bibliography, write references, go up left, insert bibliography, and we see that our bibliography has been inserted. The next thing we want to do or ask ourselves is, what if we make some kind of changes in our text, or what if we add new references? So if we add new references, we add them on, we have to go down to our bibliography, right click on them, and then ask for the page to be updated, and this we're going to see pretty soon. So I've added just a few references there, and we have to update our bibliography right now. So we go down, highlight, right click, and go update field, and we see that our bibliography has been updated. So if we look through, we now will be seeing different names which were not existing there before. This will also happen in case where we have deleted like a sentence that contains a reference, and we want to update the field so that just exactly the reference we have in our text features in the bibliography. So feel free to go ahead and practice this, and if you have questions, contact InSearch. We are here to form a team to help each other and to empower ourselves to do things greatly, rightly, effectively, while using machines efficiently to do that. So thank you for listening. I'm grateful that you took the time to be here. If you like this video, go to our InSearch webpage and on YouTube and show that you liked it, and join us for any projects. We thank Zotero.org, Precious, for letting us know that this